Before you throw away a fishing rod with a guide damaged by saltwater corrosion, watch this first. A rusty, weak, or broken guide may look like a serious problem, but in many cases, you can replace it at home with simple tools, clean wrapping, and patience. Saltwater can damage rod guides over time, especially if the rod is not rinsed and dried after fishing. Saltwater corrosion usually starts around the metal guide frame or guide foot. At first, you may only see small rust spots, white powder, or rough metal. Later, the guide foot can become weak, the frame can bend, and the ring insert may become loose or fall out. Sometimes the thread wrap and epoxy still look normal, but under the wrap, the guide foot may already be corroded. This is why saltwater damage should not be ignored. If you keep using a corroded guide, it can damage your fishing line. Rough metal or a cracked ring can scratch the line every time you cast or retrieve. Under pressure, that weak spot can break suddenly, and you may lose a fish. A badly corroded guide can also become loose, change the line angle, reduce casting distance, and put uneven pressure on the rod blank. For this repair, prepare a replacement guide in the correct size, wrapping thread, rod finish epoxy, a sharp blade, masking tape, fine sandpaper, a clean cloth, rubbing alcohol if available, and a small brush or stick for applying epoxy. Choose a new guide that matches the original guide as closely as possible. Check the ring size, frame height, and foot shape. If you often fish in saltwater, try to use a corrosion-resistant guide. First, inspect the damaged guide carefully. Check the ring, frame, foot, thread wrap, and epoxy finish. If the guide is rusty, cracked, loose, or rough, it is safer to replace it completely. Start by removing the old thread wrap. Use a sharp blade carefully and cut on top of the metal guide foot, not directly into the rod blank. This is very important because cutting into the blank can weaken the rod. Lift the old thread away slowly. If the epoxy is hard, you can warm it slightly for a few seconds, but do not overheat the rod. After the old wrap is removed, take off the corroded guide. Clean the area well. Wipe away old epoxy, salt, rust, dust, and loose thread. If the blank surface feels rough, sand it very lightly. Do not sand too deep. You only want a clean surface for the new wrap. Now place the new guide on the rod and hold it with masking tape. Look down the rod from the handle toward the tip and align the new guide with the other guides. All guides should form one straight line. Take your time here because a crooked guide can affect casting and line flow. Next, wrap the guide foot with thread. Keep the wraps tight, smooth, and close together. Do not leave gaps. Finish the wrap with a pull-through loop, then trim the tag end carefully. Before applying epoxy, check the alignment one more time. Mix the rod finish epoxy slowly and apply a thin, even coat over the thread. Let the epoxy soak in and seal the wrap completely. Rotate the rod while it cures, or turn it by hand every few minutes at the beginning to prevent sagging. Let the epoxy cure fully before fishing. Common beginner mistakes include leaving rust under the wrap, using the wrong guide size, cutting into the blank, wrapping too loosely, using too much epoxy, and fishing before the finish is fully dry. Work slowly, keep everything clean, and check the guide after curing. With the correct replacement guide, clean wrapping, proper epoxy, and good alignment, your fishing rod can be strong, smooth, and ready for saltwater fishing again.